Hey guys, welcome to my new video, where I share my experiences with Raidfc. I'm starting off with some comments that aren't from Raidfc. Due to Raidfc's rule to ban any member who raids with someone that doesn't meet Raidfc requirements, much of this video will be censored to protect those players. Most wanted to be censored, which is understandable. And those that I didn't ask are already high ranks, so I don't think they could get in that much trouble. My experiences with Raidfc have happened over the course of a few months. I've tried to keep this video in the correct order of happenings. In recent times when I've tried to join Raidfc groups, they've either welcomed me or respectfully declined. When I first read the Raidfc requirements, I was sure that I didn't meet them. Then I started raiding through the group matchmaking process, unaware that the teams I was joining were Raidfc. I was soon made aware of that fact, and was told to apply to become an approved pure. So I checked out that process. They do have a variety of pures allowed in their friends chat, so I thought maybe they would make an exception for me, officially, as many have been taking me in their groups already. This is a list of pure accounts that have been approved by Raidfc ranks. If you see any of these pures in a kill, they are not reportable for any stats/gear discrepancies. So, I applied to become an approved pure. there was a Raidfc poll that I decided to contribute to. I wonder if I had anything to do with Raidfc no longer accepting pure applications. Raidfc attempted to get me banned from PVMing FC. That wasn't cool. I'm very appreciative of the fact that PVMing FC stood up for me. I even had a struggle with PVMing FC at one point. Luckily I read the fine print, which states that hosts are welcome to enforce these requirements or lower them. And I was also fortunate enough to have many other players back me up. Sorry, note. I started this full raid with Puddle Snake, who's a rank in Raidfc. And in fact, he's the one that declined my pure application, as you can read here. Unfortunately, he left mid-raid, so I didn't get to tank Yakamaru with him in my group. Perhaps he would have got in a lot of trouble if he had have stayed. So we had to find some randoms to continue the raid. You can't DPS. Previously in the raid. One thing that confused me about Raidfc requirements is that the members are so divided in their opinions. Even the ranks each gave me a different reason why I couldn't join the friends chat. One rank told me that I was rejected due to a lack of armor perks, but that can't be right since they accept 1 defense pures. Another rank told me that if I could base tank, that would be sufficient, as long as I never did a DPS role. Another rank explained to me that during the Mirage phase, the tendril pull will choke half the team, and you must deal 10,000 damage in order to free them. That's a genuine concern. I soon proved that I could easily deal 10,000 damage, and more, in order to free the team. And then finally Woods made sense, basically explaining he wanted to maximize efficiency in order to minimize team failure. This is a good concept to keep Raidfc strong, and this is why they maintain the high requirements. Raidfc's rule turned out to be not as strict as I had interpreted. You are able to raid with players associated with Raidfc without consequence. The issue they have is that you can't recruit from Raidfc or their Discord channel if you or your team don't meet the Raidfc requirements. And since they're the owners, that's fair enough. That's good news for me. I can continue raiding with my friends that I made in Raidfc. And they won't get in trouble for it, because I can invite them using private messaging and avoid Raidfc entirely. I asked a lot of people for their permission to have them in my videos. I hope you've enjoyed my video, and I'll Raidfc you soon.